Hello, hello, you cute squidoodle. How's it going? Hope you're having a fantastic day. Me and these hands today. I am a hand talker. Anyway, today we're going to be doing a super chill unboxing of the ARTSNACKS Plus box. I'm holding it the wrong way. You had no idea what it was. I knew what it was. You probably knew from the title. Anyway, we're going to be doing like a really chill unboxing of the ARTSNACKS Plus box for, I think it's August? I don't know what day it is anymore. Anyway, I think it's the August 2020 box, and yeah, I'm relatively excited. I've been getting a lot of art boxes. Some of them kind of like a future note I am going to be slowing down on. I wanted to get 3 just to test them out to see what boxes I would like to switch to, because I've been doing Powerful Packs and ARTSNACKS for quite a while now, and I just kind of want to switch things up, so I've been testing the waters with other boxes. So some of them may slow down. I may be swapping these out. I'm really not sure yet, but anyway, I hope you've been enjoying these unboxings because I feel like that's all I do anymore. I've got some other exciting videos coming up. Like, I've been planning them, just not been filming because I've just lost all sense of motivation, if I'm honest. So let's do just some chill swatches, art, maybe some real time, maybe a little bit of time lapse, and just have fun with it. So come join me and we'll do all that. Okie dokie. So let us grab out the standard items that are in here, which are the cards. If you don't know, there are usually 2 cards in the plus boxes, one that includes the plus items and then one that states the regular ARTSNACKS boxes. I like to get them out so I can reference them as per usual. So first off, I am going to talk about the plus art supplies. So these are the art supplies that we get for getting the plus box, which include a surface and 1 to 2 extra art supplies. So first off, for the surface, we've got a Fredericks Pro Series Belgian linen archival canvas board. I don't know, can you see that texture? I don't know if you can, but it is really, really nice, and it's like shrink wrapped. This is an 8x10. Very nice. Let's set that aside. And then everything else is in the bubble envelope, so I'm gonna kind of toss this box. Did you hear that, toss? Anyway, so the next plus item is this is so crinkly, is a pack of 5 palette knives. You can kind of see what they look like from here, so I'm not going to get them out quite yet. They're just regular old plastic palette knives. And then the last item that is a plus item is this set. This is not a set, Katie. Is this golden open, so this is for the slow drying acrylics. It's open acrylic gel. So not really sure what this does. I'm sure the card will go over it. But yeah, so these are the extra plus items, and then now we're going to be getting into what comes in your regular ARTSNACKS box. So first off, we've got a candy, and this candy is some Smarties! Are some Smarties, grammar. Then everything else is in the super duper lime green tissue paper. I'm really excited because we've got a canvas and we've got golden open acrylic gel. So I'm hoping, I think, there's some kind of acrylic in here. And I am correct. So let's grab out the supplies, but first I want to show you the sticker. So here is the monthly sticker for August. Then, as I mentioned, we've got a tube of paint. So this is golden open, and what golden open is it's like oil paint, so it's slow drying, but it's acrylic paint, so you don't have to worry about that. And we got the sap green hue. I'm not gonna lie, not excited about sap green, but hey, to each their own. Then we've got a Derwent Graphic HB pencil. I really like the Derwent Graphic pencil, so I can always use more of those. We've got whatever this says in the language I don't speak. Oh, it's by Kaatydid. Let me reference the card for this one. This is a Kaatydid Zig Hikke, I think that's how you pronounce it, Fude pin. So the Fude pins are typically like brush tips. So this is like a hard brush tip, so I'm really excited for those because I do always enjoy me a good hard brush tip. Got 2 items left. The next one is a King Art Finesse Premium number 6 Filbert. Love me a good Filbert. And then the last item is something I've not tried before. It is a Derwent Inktense pencil, and it is in cherry. Ooh, so look at us. We have contrasting colors, red and green. So these are really pretty. I'm covering up that ARTSNACKS sticker. But yeah, that is the ARTSNACKS box. And for some reason, everything is so high up. What am I doing? All right. So here are the items that we got. We're going to swatch them out here in a second. I'm not going to swatch them out on this pro canvas because that would not be very smart. I'm going to swatch it out probably in my sketchbook so you guys can see it. And yeah, and then of course we're going to make an art piece with all of these supplies, and I'm really excited because we're just going to be chill and we're going to do art and have fun. So I hope you're excited for that. So let's get over to the swatches and illustration. Alright, so one thing I like to do with these swatches, you probably see in my other videos, I really like to put the sticker down first because I like having the sticker in there. That was a terrible placement. Oh my. Nope. This isn't going to be sticky by the time I get it done. And then I like writing like the months down here. So August 2020. So yeah, and then let's do some swatches. So the first item we've got is the Derwent, shoot, what is it, graphic? Tell you I like this pencil and then I don't remember the name of it. It's an HB. I normally use like the 4H, but I really like all of the pencils. And it's really nice. It's got a nice lead, but it is just a pencil, so you know, take with that what you will, but it's nice. And where'd my erasers go? Oh yeah, I took them on vacation with me and they're still packed because I still haven't unpacked and it's been like a week. Anyway, and they erase relatively well. I don't know if you can see that. They erase pretty well. So there's that. Let me set it to this side so I know what I've tested. And then we have the Kaatydid, I think it's Heike. I forgot the T and the A. Apparently now they're Kurike. Do a little T-A. Anyway, this is the Hikkei. That was a weird way to do that. Anyway, it's a Fude pen, and that means it's got like a hard brush tip. And it's really nice. I've been playing with it a little bit off camera, and I really like it, so. Yay for that! And it's water-based. I don't think it says here, but it's water-based ink, so it will kind of move, but it doesn't move a lot from my testing anyway. And then we've got a Derwent Inktense. This is a really soft pencil. I'll tell you what though, I've been wanting to try the Inktense Pans. I've heard these are cool. They're cool. So this is the cherry color, and I'm gonna put out like a really big blob here because half of it I'm going to get wet and pull it out. And these are really nice. They melt really, really well. I need to stop playing with it though. Ooh. Okay, let it dry. Just let it dry. Let it dry. I have a problem with that, but anyway, it's a really, really nice, not only is the color really nice, but it blends out really nicely. Then we've got the Golden Sap Green, and I don't have like a water bucket next to me, so I'm not gonna try out the paintbrush with it, but I am gonna use palette knife. So I'm just gonna squeeze some out right about here. I figured the palette knife is nice because I don't have to use water, but you know, paintbrushes all kind of work the same, so I figured you don't need a demo. So anyway, that is my sap green, but another thing I'm gonna do is, you're probably not supposed to do it like this, so like don't try this at home. I mean, you can if you want, it's not dangerous. But I'm gonna squirt out some of this Golden Open because it's supposed to be like a thinner, and it thins it out so you can get like lighter shades. Ain't that cool? And I don't think it colors it at all, but it makes it like easier to glaze and stuff. This is gonna take forever to dry, so I'm gonna have to get some of this off of here. But anyway, it glazes it out and makes it a lot lighter without compromising any of the acrylic polymers. Yeah, that's a whole other topic for a whole other day, but basically it means it's gonna stick to whatever surface you're putting it on without worrying about it peeling off. What else did we get in this box? Oh yeah, a paintbrush and canvas, but I'm not showing those right now. So, anyway, yeah, these are the swatches. I kind of hope you like these like chill swatches where I'm like talking over them. If not, let me know, but I'm enjoying them, so I guess that's really all that matters. But anyway, here are the swatches. What is up with my grammar lately? Here are the swatches. And we got like Christmas colors, so that'll be fun. It'll be fun to try to see how I can incorporate them together. But yeah, so here are the swatches, and I hope you enjoyed them. Alright, so I have done a few swatches, and I kind of just played around, was mixing all of the colors and stuff, just testing what I could do, and I thought that we could go ahead and start now that I've done that and kind of played around with the supplies. So let's open up this canvas. It has a very canvasy smell. Nice. Anyway, so we've got this super like clean slate here, and I kind of want to, I have no idea what direction I'm going for this. I have an idea of what I would like to draw on here, but I think I'm gonna do portrait, like portrait mode. But I'm not really sure what I'm wanting to draw here, so I think I'm just gonna kind of wing it, maybe. See, like, I kind of just want to play with my paint, and I actually, you know what, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take this Golden Open acrylic gel, and I'm just gonna like I'm gonna squeeze them out, and I'm gonna drop it in the thingy-ma-whopper. And I know this is pre-primed, but I just kind of want to spread some of this gel out and just get some texture. I never just like play. I don't know what that is. So that's what we're doing today. We're just gonna play. I probably should have a matte here because acrylics for me are typically messy, so. Alright, and then I'm just doing it. I'm just going for it. I'm just gonna squirt a little bit of this paint out. Just going for it. This is going to take an absolute eternity to dry. That's fun. Ooh, this is kind of fun. This is super freeing. Alright, I want to leave some space for the red, so I'm just gonna leave that there. And then take a paper towel. And I also really like this palette knife. This one's fun. So I'm gonna have to use a smaller one though, unfortunately, to kind of scoop out. So I mixed the Inktense with some of this gel to get a red. And it might have chunks in it because this is a really dirty palette, and I think some of the ink got dredged up. But I just want to spread it out. Oh, taking my canvas with me. And I think I'm actually gonna make some more of that mix, so give me a sec. Alright. There's a lot of green, so I just kind of want to smash in some. It's not really red at this point in time, it's very pink. Oh hey, there's some red. I think actually that was from, yeah, that was from the pencil itself. Oh well, that's okay. I just want to mix some right in here. Get a brown or something. Scrape away. I get some of this darkness out because I actually wanted this to be a little lighter. It's so chaotic. I love it. Just like squirt more of this down. Is that a bad idea? Probably. That was most definitely not a great idea, but it was fun. So it took out literally all of the red. What happens if I just kind of like throw in some red? And then some water. And then, where did my paintbrush go? There it is. And then just kind of. If I mess this up too bad though, I do have other canvases that I can use, so I'm not ridiculously worried. Actually, I'm already not liking the direction it's going. That's totally fine. Totally fine. Alright, so I'm gonna start like scraping off some of this because I have a lot. Like a lot of layers, and it's going to already take a long time to dry because that's kind of the point of the open mediums. That's okay. Maybe this will just be like an underpainting to something cooler. Right? It looks terrible. Okay, it looks absolutely terrible. I wonder, can I like clean this up and get it like, hey, I can. Alright, we're gonna try again. But this time I'm not gonna go crazy. I just wanted to have fun, and I did, so now we're gonna do something a little less crazy. It's a little kind of green, but I'm not upset about that. It's a nice base. Ooh, my hands are already a mess. Okay, now let's do something less crazy. So I was really inspired by this mess of an Inktense pencil, and it's called Cherry. And over on Patreon this month, I'm, yeah, words, they're hard. I'm doing fruits, so I figured I could do a little bit of like a cherry pattern or something. I thought that would be fun, so here I am doing that. Just throwing in some cherries. I'll just have some single cherries around here. Maybe we'll have them in groups, but they don't all need to have the little stem. Alright. And then I'm going to clean off this poor pencil. And I'm just going to do this. So I want to test it out on one. I'm going to make it really dark over here. And see how this blends out on the canvas. And it's really nice. This is really nice. Super pretty. Okay. I'm gonna do like a basic layer on them. I want some to be lighter, I want some to be dark. So we're just going to play around and just scribble around. And then, like I said, I'll come in and darken them up as I go. And some cherries I'm going to put a lot of pressure on because I want them to be darker. So like for instance, this one's going to be, should be a little lighter than say this one because I put less pigment over here. The cool thing about the Inktense pencils is that once they dry, they're permanent. So they're not like a traditional watercolor pencil. So they're permanent. And I think that's really cool, and that's going to be really cool for when I decide to do a background or something so they don't like melt into the back. That would be terrible. I'm gonna take what's left on my brush and paint in another cherry. I wasn't feeling drawing people today. Just wanted to do something simple and fun. And just, you know, hang out. I like doing that. As you can tell with all of my paint and chill videos that I've been doing, or not paint and chill, lately it's been unbox and chill. So another thing I want to try is using the pencil over the top of like an already pre-wet surface. It's not terrible. You definitely get a lot of that texture. But the nice thing is, since this, I don't know if it's the pencil, the canvas, a mix, I don't know, but the texture you can actually wipe away with a brush. I've actually had some things, like I'll try that out and then you could still see the texture and it's just, it's not cool. I kind of want this to bleed a little bit into that cherry. I'm gonna scribble out some more pigment. This box is really fun. I actually really enjoy just doing something a little different. And that's one of the reasons I like getting art boxes, is because they're just so different and fun. And they make me have to work outside my comfort zone, which is great, honestly. Also, I'm doing some a little more watery than others, so I can see how they kind of interact with the canvas. Oh, there was a little bit of acrylic left. Make this one really dark. This is actually really fun. Just chilling out, painting some cherries. Oh, that one's a little off. Also, my desk is an absolute mess from whatever that was earlier. Thankfully, alcohol will clean that right up. Plus, this should actually still be wet by the time I get around to cleaning it, so. Not gonna lie though, for a while I had a difficult time deciding what to draw for this because the colors were just weird for me. Not that contrasting colors are weird, it's just like it was an Inktense pencil and it was like acrylic paint. Like, I didn't know what to do with that. Had no idea where to take that. So, but yeah, I took inspiration from the Inktense pencil and decided to paint some cherries. I will probably have to take some kind of like heat tool to this because I know that the open line is supposed to take longer to dry. And I would like to finish this in one sitting, so we shall see. Alright, now that all the cherries are painted, and I might add little cherries later on, but for the time being, now that they're painted, I'm going to pull up. So I've got two different mixes over here. I've got just the straight open, and then I've got the open mix with like a little bit of the the golden open gel. And the gel makes it a lot lighter. So for certain parts, I'm just going to be using the gel. And if they bleed into the cherry, that is totally fine. And then I'll probably come back and darken up other areas with the regular paint as I go. And I am also not really caring about texture. I think texture is fun, and so I'm going to be playing with that. And that was a terrible leaf, but that's okay, we can fix that. But yeah, I want these to be varied in color, so that's why I'm going to be coming back with the darker color in a minute. And I'm not going to do the same thing to every one of them. I'll probably add just like bits of dark color here and there, just to make them look different across each one, if that makes any sense. That was a really weird looking leaf. Alright, so now I'm going to go in with just the straight, straight paint, and I'm just going to kind of throw in some here and there. No real rhyme or reason, I'm just kind of throwing it in. Oh. Threw it in a little too haphazardly. Alright. Now I'm gonna blend some of this too. Ooh, no, I'm not apparently. So I had way too much water on my brush. I'm gonna blend a little bit of it in, not all of it, because I actually really like it. And we're gonna throw our paintbrush. And then I'm just literally dabbing the paintbrush to blend it, and that's it. And I missed one, so we're just gonna dab that right in. Make sure this time my brush is actually dry, and then just kind of blend it a little bit. Alright, I like the way it's looking. It's looking a little bare up here, so I may add some little tiny like berries. Little, that's not a berry, that's green. Why is it green? Get out of here. Get out of here. So I have a little bit of this Inktense pencil mixed with some of the acrylic gel, and that's what I'm using here. I'm just kind of dotting it around. I may reinforce these with some of the Inktense later, but we'll see. Oh, this is so fun. Okay. Now I'm going to attempt to get this to dry. We'll see, and I'll come back with results. So hopefully good ones. Alright, I'm back. And this is kind of dry, so the really thick green parts are not dry, but everything else is dry. So I'm going to outline and kind of, I want to shade some of these in. So I'm just going to shade them in. So sorry. I don't want these to be like 100%, oh my god, real, but, because I don't think I'm capable of that, but I want them to be a little bit more realistic than what they are currently. Plus I want to define their shape. A lot of this definitely made them a little bit more wonky, especially with like the drying and all that stuff, and I just want to re-emphasize some shape and add some depth. I mean, that's really what I want to do. And I already think these two look a world of difference better than, say, the other ones, so we're just gonna keep going. I might speed this part up, I might not, because I don't think I'm gonna have much to say over the course of this, so let's kick it into time-lapse. Alright, so I'm back after doing all of that. So one thing I want to do is to redefine a lot of these leaves. And I'm going to take the darker color. I'm just going to kind of redefine the stems and the leaves. I don't really mind that they're all kind of out of control. It doesn't bother me, and I think it's kind of fun. I just want to kind of, just like I said, redefine it. Just to make sure it is what I want it to be. And of course I was super messy in the initial application, so I just want to be a little less messy and a little more refined with some of my strokes. I like the messy look, and I want to keep a lot of that original messy look in here. I just want to make sure that I've got definite lines, if that makes sense. And then after this, I'm actually going to come in with that fun pen and make it more graphic. So I'm actually very excited for that. So one thing I was going to do, but obviously didn't, because was gonna do means I didn't do it. I was actually going to, at one point, try mixing the colors together and make a brown, because I do make a very lovely brown. And I could have used that for the stems of this, but I don't know, I like the contrast of the red and the green by themselves, and I may add a little bit of brown here and there, but for the time being, I actually like the idea of keeping it just plain. I love this texture. I didn't used to. When I used to paint in acrylics, I really hated having any kind of texture. And I'm not really sure why, to be honest, because it's so fun. Like, it breathes life into it, I feel like. And of course, if you like texture in yours, or you don't like texture in yours, that's totally fine. I'm gonna wipe out some of that. Oh, I didn't mean to wipe it back to white. But anyway, like, if you like texture, there's nothing wrong with that. And if you don't like texture, there's nothing wrong with that. I think it's just kind of a personal journey in your painting experience. And of course, that's kind of the point. It's completely personal. And there are some things I don't like texture with. Like if I'm painting skin, I really don't want it really textured because, I mean, I might. It just depends on the mood, I suppose. But I typically wouldn't want a lot of texture in the skin tone. Another thing I want to add is there's like a lot of red up here. I mean, there's a lot of red across the piece in itself, but I would like to add some leaves. And if I don't like them, I'm going to wipe them out because that was not what I wanted. I just wanted a tiny little leaf. Yeah, like that. And I actually like the hard edges that made. So I'm just gonna kind of add a few leaves here and there just to add some dimension to it and break up some of this red because there is quite a bit of it. I think I might add some to these little berries as well. I really, really like this piece. Okay. Okay. Now, I'm actually going to let this dry for a significant amount of time, and then I'm going to come back and I'm going to add some fun lines to this to make it a lot more graphic. This is going to take a while to dry, and that's totally fine. I may even come in with some white highlights because I feel like this piece just needs some white highlights. So, okay, I'm kind of impatient. I just want to go ahead and do this now! So we're going to see how this pen does over wet paint. Probably not good, but... so one of the things I want to do is I kind of want to line these, like, not perfectly, so I might outline them a little differently. So, for instance, I just kind of want to do a circle, but that's on the outside. That's fine. I might do them bigger, I might do them smaller. It doesn't do well over paint. No, that's okay. I kind of expected as much. But I just like the look of, like, the messy, yeah, the messy lines. Because I think it's cool. I don't know, that's just me. I think it's cool. And it gives it a graphic look that I'm really into. So I feel like this is just a really personal thing. So I'm going to go over all of the red for now, and then I'll have to come back and definitely wait for these to be dry. Hopefully they'll be dry soon because I want to finish this soon. But yeah, thankfully this is a really thick brush tip, so it's pretty easy to just clean it off and keep going. And I've got a little scratch pad on the side just to kind of scratch it off. Now some of them I probably will outline pretty closely to what they actually are, and some of them I won't. I like getting some of that background in there. I think it adds a lot to the piece. I love how graphic that looks. Okay. Honestly, it's not even the paint that's pulling some of this up. It's the Inktense is also kind of keeping it from producing its maximum line. I'm gonna turn it on the side just so I can get some different circles and stuff. Yeah, this pen was really fun to play with. I actually really like this pen. So for this one, I actually want these cherries to be lined 100%, or at least as close to 100% as on the outline as possible. Just to kind of break up the fact that I've not been doing that on all of these other ones. And I think they're all outlined. I think this is so fun. Alright, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a item that I got from another ARTSNACKS box a while back. This is just white, and I want to add some shine to these little cherries. These I want to keep within the confines of the lines I've already made, because I don't want shine lines outside of the cherry line, if that makes any sense. And I'm also kind of making them, I don't want the shines to be perfect, if that makes sense. I kind of just want them to be very, not perfect. And some of these ones, early ones I did, they're really perfect, and I don't care for that. I want them to be organic. That's the word I'm looking for. Organic. And then for the little ones, I'm just gonna kind of place some dots. I'm not gonna try too hard with these ones. All right. Oh, they look so good. I'm actually super happy with the way these are turning out. Okie dokie. Alright, so here is the final piece. I decided just to do the rest of the leaves and stuff off camera. But yeah, that's what it looks like. It was really fun, it was super simple, and honestly, I had a lot of fun doing it. So, if you doodle along with me today, use the hashtag #squiddoodlingwithkatie over on Instagram. Show me what you doodled. I want to see it. Anyway, if you don't follow me on my social media, I have it down below in the description. Also, this goes along with my Patreon theme this month of fruit, like I mentioned earlier. At least I think I mentioned it earlier, and if not, I'm mentioning it now. So this will be on something, maybe a sticker or something, whenever the rewards go out. So if you're interested in that, there will be a link in the card up here. Alright, thank you guys so incredibly much for watching. I hope you stay safe, happy, and healthy, and I hope you have a squiddoodly awesome day, and until next time, my adorable squidlings, toodaloo!